when did you guys start thinking about doing the arena?
It's always been a discussion past several years, because we have the show out in Rancho Mirage,
Right,
which
exactly.
is beautiful, state-of-the-art showroom, but it only fits 2,000 people. So it kind of limits who we can bring. And, we love that it's this intimate showroom, and people love the acoustics and they love performing in there. But we've always thought in the back of our mind, maybe if an opportunity presents itself, we need to build something a little bigger. We didn't know where that would be, or if we'd tear down the show and remodel or build it there. We didn't know what or when we would do it, but we knew it's always been in the back of our minds. And so as we, started going downtown and seeing what's happening downtown, it's not just the tribe, but there's a lot of good things happening downtown. Hotels, the best Starbucks in the country, right there on the corner. There's a lot of good things, restaurants, et cetera. So, our culture and getting our message out through the museum and spa obviously took precedent, and we got that going. And then we've been, thinking of, well, what else we're going to do? A casino expansion, a hotel, talking to our membership, trying to figure out what we're going to do down there. And about a year and a half ago, OVG came to us with this proposal, and we've been working on it for about a year and a half before we announced, was it last week?
Yeah.
And so it's just a perfect partnership. They bring a lot to the table. We obviously have a lot to offer, being here for as long as we have, and having the landscape of the desert, knowing, who we know, et cetera. And so it's just a perfect opportunity. And now we can offer 10,000 seat arena that can get those bigger acts, but also has the flexibility to offer sports, hockey. A lot of people have questioned, well, where did hockey come from? But that's exciting.
It seems to me like the natural sport here, as odd as that would seem in a place as warm as it gets here, that it's really the natural thing, because when you consider how many people are part-time residents here from the Pacific Northwest, from the upper Midwest, and then, of course, from north of the border in Canada, where it's really the national sport. It was like a no-brainer to me if you want to fill a 10,000-seat facility.
No, that's a good point. I was just in Vancouver, where obviously Toronto had just won, but everybody was talking about hockey still.
Yeah.
I mean, they love hockey.
They do.
So if they get a little homesick while they're visiting here or at their second home, they're going to have hockey to go watch. But I think a lot of people, even that have grown up here or live here, that never even watched hockey, they're genuinely interested in it and excited about it.
It's an exciting sport to watch.
It is.
I worked for the Seattle Thunderbirds for 2 years, which is major junior hockey, and that kind of is aligned in the same realm. If you're going to have a minor league team that's a feeder, and especially into possibly a NHL franchise that may be in my hometown, I was over the moon. But I've talked to so many people across the valley, and so has Dan, about the fact that this is the kind of place that could end up being a couple of hundred nights a year kind of facility, can it?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Obviously, we're not going to have something there every night.
No.
But there's going to be shows, a few hundred, absolutely, and it's going to be a bunch of different things. The Coachella Valley is so diverse. There's so many different people here that have different interests, and there's going to be something for everyone in that arena.